be here talking to you all. My name is Kylie Garris. I'm a director out of Appleton, as Dan said. This is my first time presenting, so if I talk really fast, I'm really sorry, I'm nervous. But I want to talk to you guys about finding new team members. So a couple things about me. These are some pictures of my life. I am a mom, I'm a wife. Our daughter's almost 4. We also have one on the way. And I, as has been mentioned, I have sponsored 79 new team members. That does not count reinstatements, so it's been more. I have earned 4 of the trip incentives and every other incentive offered throughout the year, so hopefully you guys take some nuggets away and I can help you guys grow this year as we learn how to blossom. So finding new team members, there's 3 things that I want you guys to focus on and hopefully take away. Simple and authentic communication. I think we're all familiar with those 2 words, but it's really, really important. Identifying the value for your customers, and then navigating the hesitation that is involved. On average, people don't read past 5 sentences. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's a statistic. So asking people to join in really large paragraphs is really intimidating for them, and I guarantee probably 90% of the time they didn't read much of it. So when you're asking people to join, keep it really, really simple. Do not give them all the details immediately. I know you might want to, like, you only have to pay this much, you only need to sell this much in a year, this is what you need to do. You're there to offer honesty, support, and confidence. Let them ask the questions. Let them come to you and ask you. Because if they're interested, those thoughts will come to them, and they're going to be asking you for more, and you can teach them along the way. Never start a conversation with a joint opportunity. I tell my team this all the time. Don't just go to Sally that you went to high school with, that you haven't spoken to in 10 years, and say, hey girl, you want to join? It's $20 this month. They're probably going to ignore you, right? So start a conversation. Build relationships, because the number 1 mindset you need to have in this business is building genuine relationships with your customers. They're not dollar signs, they're people. There are a few examples on my slides if you want to take a picture. You guys are welcome to. These are real conversations that I've had with people, asking them to join. They're either a host, a customer. I'll give you a second. Switch to the next one. A couple more conversations. Feel free to take a picture. These were during some join opportunities we had at discounts. These were some great customers that I was doing follow-up with. So feel free to read those later. But let's talk about hosts. I feel like we've talked about this a lot today, so I won't spend a lot of time on it, but a host should always be considered a new team member. Why? They're being a consultant for you. They're doing the work. They're finding customers for you. They're selling products with you. Why would you not ask them to join? They're doing it. Tell them that they're already doing it, right? So an incredible way to do this that I actually learned, I believe it was last year SFR from another consultant, she's an SSD, is this big blue text box. That's the biggest text I ever sent to a customer, potential new team member. It's 2 ways that they can use their rewards. The first option, they're gonna join. They can get commissions, they can get the kit, they can get their free product credit, they can do all these things. The group will turn into a VIP. Or they're just going to join. Or they're just going to be a host, and they're just going to get their credit. That's fine too. The other thing I want you guys to think about is if your host doesn't want to join, offer the kit to somebody they know. Offer it in the party. Post a picture and say, I have this kit, it's X amount of dollars, who wants it? See if one of their friends wants to join, and then let that customer of yours become that person's customer. Give them that value, because you're going to grow in that way. You're going to grow from them. Identify the value. This is critical. I've already said it. They're not dollar signs. They're not your next promotion. They're not your next bonus. They're people. And if you treat them like that and you show them you care and you build the relationships, the promotions and the bonuses are going to be coming. It will take time. You have to plant the seeds, but it will happen. There's some examples that I have of people who maybe could benefit from this, right? So Are they struggling financially? Have you seen those posts on Facebook? Are they a new parent? Do they need, maybe mom needs to quit and stay home, but they're scared financially for that? Do they like to travel? Do they want to meet more friends? Do they need, some leadership skills? Do they just get bored at home and they need something to do? Do they just really love Scentsy? There's a lot of reasons people join. Find it, find the value for them, and the rest will come. Social media is a really good way to do this. This is how I introduce that to my customers, is through just really authentic posts about my life and my family and how Scentsy has blessed us. And I let people come to me through that. I let my customers see it. So there's some examples right here that you guys can take a picture of, you guys can see. But make sure that when people are commenting and liking it, you're not ignoring that. They're interacting with you for a reason. They either really liked it, they support you, maybe they're interested. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to send you a message and say, I saw your post and I want to join. I've had a couple of those happen, but it doesn't happen often. So my best advice is reach out to them. Say, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. That really meant a lot. Were you interested in learning more? Super simple, 3 sentences, guys, not over the 5. Okay, let them respond. They might say yeah, they might say no. If they say no, say, okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your support. If you need anything, let me know. Avoid the post having dollar amounts or anything that's consultant requirements, because that's not authentic to you. That's business, okay? Authentic to you. Share, how did this pay your bills this month? What friends have you made? Realtor is a great idea to take a lot of pictures and start doing these posts. This is a great opportunity, but the less information you put in the post opens up more communication opportunities with your customers. That one-on-one conversation with them, you're going to be able to share more, okay? They're not gonna see, it's $99 to join. I didn't have $99. They might just scroll by your post, and you never knew that they thought about it for a moment, okay? So there is identifying the value. I could talk for a long time on this topic, okay? So 12 minutes for me is impressive. Navigate the hesitation. This is the last thing I want to talk to you guys about. How many of us have heard, I'm not a salesperson. I don't have time. I don't have anyone that will buy from me. I stink at that stuff. I don't see hands, so you all have had success. Okay, 4 of you. Okay, everybody's hand should be up, okay? Let's just be honest. These are exact conversations that I have had back with my customers. I text like I speak, going back to the authenticity with them. So I'm not a salesperson. Here's literally what I say in person, in text. Girl, me neither, but you know what? I do it anyway. Right? I help you navigate learning how to talk to customers. Scentsy sells itself. You're not a salesperson, you're sharing something you love. Let them come back to you. Leave it open-ended. Always have a question. Always have a way to have open communication with them. Next, I don't have time. Me neither. But we do it. I totally understand the feeling, but I have learned the busiest people are the most successful. You're out and about, you're a hard worker, you're determined, anything like that, busy people do well, right? So Scentsy is made to fit into your life already, not the other way around. I can help you navigate that. Last, I don't have anyone that will buy from me. Yes, you do. I haven't had any family members join, but I still have recruited people, right? They're gonna buy from you. Oh man, we have all thought that. But you know what? My best customers are the people I've never met. My best customers are across the country from me. You will totally find people that will buy from you. I am confident in them. Make sure they know you're confident in them, that you see them as valuable, you see them as a person who can do this, because they're sitting there nervous just like you are. You're nervous to talk to them, they're nervous to think about this possible opportunity, okay? So those are just 3 of the big hesitations. You're gonna hear other ones, right? Oh, my husband wouldn't want me to, mine didn't either, but there he is over there. Or I have the kids. Make your kids help you, my 3-year-old does, okay? There's a lot of ways that you can do this. There's a lot of ways you can be successful in this. Lastly, feel free to follow me on social media. You can go on there, there's my link tree. I have tons of ways that you can follow me. And then I also have my boards link for you. This has all of the things that I share with my team, party layouts, product photos. My PowerPoint and notes are going to be on there later, so you guys will have access to my presentation if you want to go back and look. But thank you so much for this opportunity and letting me be up here. And if you have questions, you can message